Now, search and rescue teams from outside of KwaZulu-Natal have arrived in the province to assist with search and rescue efforts. Hundreds of people have been left displaced, with hundreds losing their lives. The government declared a provincial state of disaster in KwaZulu-Natal. Now, President Cyril Ramaphosa said this disaster is part of climate change, but many residents in the area have blamed the poor infrastructure for the scale of the flooding. Earlier, we spoke to our reporter, Vusi Khumalo. Take a look.
We are at the Lindelani area of Ntuzuma, just north of Durban. As I'm stepping out of the shot, Thabo Mthweni showing you the extent of the damage. Here, I'm told that there were houses, several houses that were here, but due to the floods, they swept away everything that was here. And as you are seeing, a few shacks. Some of the houses that got washed away were not just shacks, were proper built houses, such as some of the houses that were left here, as we are seeing here. Let us perhaps welcome one of the flood victims here, who had his uncle who was swept away by these floods here that gushed through this area. As you can see, that the extent of the damage is very huge. How did you see, what is it that you saw on this fateful night when your uncle was washed away by the floods?
My name is Dozo Gift Dlamini. The uncle that was flushed away it's Msawa Dlamini. What I experienced is that he was crossing over, and a flood of water and a heavy current of water blew him away. That is what I think. But the issue is that the person has not been found now, and we need assistance of having dogs or something like a rescue team to come and help us.
Okay, we can see that you are still mourning, yet you haven't found your uncle. As the family, how do you feel at this current moment?
I'm traumatized, I'm stressed. I can't even study at school, even at work. I can't even go now. You see, every person is now thinking that now this house must be sold or something. It's because of the traumatic experience we saw. Okay. I saw.
If you can just perhaps describe to us the manner in which your uncle was washed away by strong current, as you say. How was that experience? Did you see him being washed away?
Yeah, I was coming over from this house to this house, and he was following me, and the problem is that I didn't see him crossing over, but I saw him coming off the house. You see that? Now the problem is that when I crossed over, the land it was still wet and soaky. I think when he tried to cross over, maybe 3 or 4 houses it came by with strong heavy water and everything, fridges, everything, beds and everything came right through here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's, and also Dlamini, as I'm asking our camera person just to follow me so that we can see the extent of the damage on this side, as he is showing you the other part that is now left with a trail of destruction in this area of Lindelani at Ntuzuma area that is under eThekwini municipality. As you know, that the municipality has lost more than 300 people due to the floods, and a huge damage to infrastructure such as the road, waterworks, water treatment plants, as well as electricity plants that's already been damaged. With the Mxolisi Kaunda, the eThekwini mayor, saying that the extent of the damage so far, the costs that have already been piled up, is about 157 million rand, with KwaZulu-Natal having lost almost 400 people due to the floods. In this area of Ntuzuma is one of those that is also hardest hit. With regards to the death toll in the area of where we are around Lindelani and Ntuzuma, 12 people died as a result of the raging floods, but only 8 have been discovered so far, with only 4 still missing. We are also told that the search and rescue teams are also hard at work, trying their best to ensure that they bring those people to surface. Especially the families of those people are wishing that they are being brought back alive. But as we know that in some areas they've also accepted that they are gone. They're only hoping that they'll find their bodies so that they can find closure in their time.